Welcome back to today's video. We are on our way to go find something very special and very new. It just came out, I don't know, a week ago. The update just came out. And I forgot about it, but we're here now and we are going to try to find the Nautilus. New mob that makes you swim underwater. So we've got our pufferfish to tame it and our saddle to ride said Nautilus. But I have no idea if they spawn in a certain spot or if they, yeah, I don't know anything about them. So I'm just going to kind of swim around and hope I can find one. Well, would you look at that? Can't see it underwater. Look at that beauty down there. That's awesome to see, like a new water mob. Come here, pal. I've got something special for you. 3 pufferfish is what it took. So I assume that just is like horses where now I can ride it. And now I have, up in the corner up there, I have Breath of the Nautilus. I don't know what it's actually called. But that makes me breathe forever, and now I can have a saddle. Oh, so now I can control it and boost. I wonder... No way, this is my new way of mining coral. That's awesome. Now I can just... Now I don't need any potions. I can just mine it all. I'm gonna use this guy a lot for the double chest challenge. That's awesome. There's another one. And another one. Okay, so I guess they're pretty common spawn. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna... I don't know if it's gonna be this spot. But somewhere I'm gonna have to make a base. I'm gonna make a base. This is gonna be like kind of my coastal base that I come to, maybe make a minecart track. Yeah, actually, why don't I do it over here? It's kind of like it's a good POI. That way I can just come over here, have my Nautilus here. Yeah, that'll be awesome, but I'll do that later. You know, I forgot that this skeleton was a thing. Wait, did this just come out? I can't remember if that's a new thing as of this update or last update. But the new skeletons. Yeah, there they are. To give us arrows of weakness. I don't remember what they're called. But what we can find, we'll leave this guy. We'll come back to him. What I can find, if I go over here. Oops. We'll see if we can actually find one. Yep, I found one already. Now that I think about it, these definitely are a part of this update. But we've got this guy right here. It is a undead camel. Oh, jeez. Undead camel with a husk and a... I don't remember what mobs. Let's see what they're called. Parched. They are called a parched. And they spawn with spears and on a skeleton or a zombie undead camel. We didn't see very much of it, but that is actually like pretty powerful for you know, I have super late game armor and they were doing a lot of damage with that spear, which we'll check out in a little bit. But let's see if we can find one more. What am I gonna do actually is I'm gonna see if we can shoot him off and take the undead camel. Snipe these guys without killing the camel. Now he's riding it. Oh, I hit the camel. Nice. So now it's just a camel. The camel is not going to attack me. I did hit it, so. But we can ride it. Oh, we can put a saddle on it. I don't have another saddle, which is a bummer. But what I do have is I have another fence and a lead. So we're going to drop this guy here. Oops, I hit him. Sorry, bro. Okay, we will come back for this undead camel. Which I guess I don't really need to because they're not that rare. But we'll just leave them there. Let's take a look at this guy. You can see his ribs. He's a dark variant. Pretty sweet. He sounds awesome. But otherwise, he's a normal camel. Ooh, we got one that spawned with a spear. Yeah, this really changes the atmosphere of the desert. Like, different skeletons, different zombies. Obviously, camels, zombie camels. There's also one more mob that I would like to find that I kind of doubt that I'm going to find. So we'll eventually bring these guys home with me and have them in our base. But there's a zombie nautilus that can spawn with a drowned on it. And then you can kill it and do the same thing. But I doubt I'm going to find one of those, so we'll just move on. If we grab ourselves some copper, some iron, some gold, some diamonds, and some good old netherite, which I guess I have to smelt. We will also need some stone and some wood of some type, probably. That's fine. And some sticks. Good bunch of sticks. So while that's smelting, we will come down here. I've already prepared the room. Normally I wait until I record and then I have to do it. But we've got the room. We've got. I will grab this. So we'll start out in our leather/wood armor room. This is my first time making this stuff, by the way. We've got a wooden spear. Wooden spear. Boom. Stone spear. There's this feels cool because we haven't had like wood and a new wood and stone tool in a long time. It feels awesome because we don't get tools like this. So yeah, we've got wood, stone, we've got an iron spear, we've got a gold spear, and we've got the diamond spear. Now time out. In order to do the netherite stuff, we're going to need a whole lot of diamonds. But I've been meaning to do this for a while, so we're just going to YOLO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 11 smithing templates because when we make our netherite stuff with even the new stuff, put the diamond in there, put the netherite in there, and the smithing template, and you get your new stuff. But before we do that, we are going to... So this is how we make, if you don't know, you need 7 diamonds to make one smithing template. Put the template, diamonds, and the netherrack, and then you get the template. It duplicates it for you. So if we need 11 total of them, I actually am out of... For the first time, I'm out of netherrack, so I have to go grab that as well. Be back in 2 seconds. Just that took basically all the diamonds we had. It took almost a stack of diamonds. But now we can throw this in here and we can make all of the spears. So it goes from 1 attack damage to 3. The golden one is also 1. Poor gold armor. Then we got 4 is diamond and 5 is the netherite spear. So I haven't actually used this yet. It looks very strange in my hand. But when you attack, it kind of is you're stabbing at them. Shing, shing. So it's a little, there is no spamming, but you don't have to wait for a cooldown. It's just automatically a cooldown. Let's see if we can't get a couple mobs in here. Quacha. Oh. Does it actually not? Oh. So it's kind of weird. I'm assuming it's because the spider is shorter. I'll test that in a second. But the other thing you can do is you can hold it down. And when you hold it down and it kind of points it out, and then I'm running, and then boom. And you just literally run into the guys. Boom. And it does a lot more damage than just its base attack. Let's try this out on a creeper. Boom. Run away. Oh. So yeah, zombies you can hit normal. I think it's because the spiders were... Oh. Okay, you actually have to be farther away from them. Otherwise it doesn't hit them properly. Which is interesting. So the faster you go, the more... Oh, shoot. The faster you go, the more damage you do. And it takes up quite a bit of durability, just so you know. So, I mean, I don't think it's something that I see myself using, really. just because I'm not a PvP guy. It's like I'm only fighting mobs, and the sword, based on the damage it does, it's like I can just kill him almost in one hit. But it's still a cool addition. I always love the additions to Minecraft, so just giving it a different option for people. And I've seen firsthand that like young kids who like didn't grow up with, like, they're young, so they didn't grow up with Minecraft, they're new to it, and so they see the new stuff and they like try it out. We're too used to the other stuff, but they really enjoy using new stuff. So that's interesting. But yeah, now we can add the spear down here. You know, how do I not have... I don't have a wooden sword, a wooden shovel. Crazy. And I also don't have leather horse armor. So that's how you make that. I have yet to make leather horse armor. So there, now we throw that in. And there is no leather Nautilus armor, so we don't need that one. I think it would get very soggy in the water if there was leather Nautilus armor. So then we come over to our stone. We've got our stone spear, which we don't also have chainmail Nautilus armor, so we can put that there. It'll be off from the rest of them, but that's okay. Utilizing space. Then we got copper. And we can actually also make the... Actually, I have no idea how to make copper Nautilus armor. I don't know. Wait, can you not make Nautilus armor? Okay, I don't know why I didn't... I didn't think about it a single time, but you don't make the Nautilus armor. You find it, just like most of the horse armor. Except leather, and... You make copper horse armor? Obviously, you can only make leather horse armor. So, you have to find it, and just like everything else. I don't know why I didn't think about that. But we can make the spears. And so we got a... Did I... I don't think I made the copper spear. I think I missed it. But we got a copper spear. So the horse armor will come later, I guess. I mean, the Nautilus armor will come later. But we got iron, spear. We've got the gold. We've got the diamond. And last but not least, the netherite. Which, like I said, I haven't done any of the netherite stuff in here yet. So now I can, because I've got my little cheeky upgrade templates. And I think I have enough armor in here that I don't have to craft it. I'll save a lot of diamonds by finding armor instead of actually crafting it. Like, literally, I shouldn't have to make any of these, I think. Yeah, I can find... Yeah, like, look how many... I made all these shovels, and look how many I made after this. Or I got. So it's like, I can literally find all of the diamond stuff, so I shouldn't craft any of it. This doesn't have to do with the update. I'm just finishing this off. Getting all the netherite armor. Netherite hoe, which I think I get an advancement. I got a serious dedication. Use a netherite ingot to upgrade a hoe, and then reevaluate your life choices. That means I've spent too long playing the game. But we also, now, this is part of the update. This is why I want to do this. Netherite horse armor. This is brand new. Looks pretty cool on the horses. I think I still like diamond better as look wise, but you can at least make it. They at least give you the option. So then we can throw all these. In here, in here. Or netherite hoe. There is netherite nautilus armor, by the way. Cat was slain by goat? Are you serious? No, that was a black cat. No. The only cat I have up there. The goat's gonna kill my dog. I literally actually thought about that. Wait. There's a black cat here as well. Are you serious, goat? I don't want this guy wandering around killing all my stuff. He literally killed my cat. Okay. Sorry, that's a little distraction there. I actually thought about that. I was like, I don't want my wolf to die. Make sure to make an extra smithing template, because otherwise I have to find another one to make another one. Yeah, and there we have our netherite stuff. But really, that's about all I have to show off. I guess I never showed off the copper updates, so I won't do the whole thing. I'll just show you. This is my copper room. I did switch it around, but basically the amount of copper that they added, I think, ended like here. And it was like that many chests full of copper with all the variants, you know, chests, well, not doors, copper chests, copper golems. It was a lot. But, you know, a little smaller update, but it's cool. New mobs are awesome, and spears are cool. Netherite horse armor, nautilus armor. Like I say every time, it's good for the double chest because I get new stuff to collect. So I can be satisfied with basically any update. But thanks for watching, and take revenge on the goats.